Let's talk a little bit about the episode we just saw. It is the 7th episode of the season, so we're kind of in the back end now. After avoiding looking for Spock's legacy for such a long time, what do you think it was like for Burnham to finally see everything Spock achieved while he was alive? And do you think that this will help her move forward in her own life?
I absolutely think it will help move forward. It's almost like closing the book on a beautiful collection of poetry, right?
Yeah.
And it's very actualizing too. To see, well, first of all, how amazing was it to be able to see Leonard in the episode?
That was so cool and so unexpected. And it's just like, every now and then Star Trek just goes, hey fans, here's a little present for you to have. Yes. And that was one of those times.
Thank you so much for saying that. I felt the same way. I felt like it was a gift and such a beautiful way to tie everything together.
In the episode we watched last week, Burnham got demoted. But this week, she's asked if she will be a spokesperson for all of Starfleet. Talk a little bit about the emotional toll that dichotomy takes on her.
I would not have been able to come to a place to even question my role in Starfleet if it had not been for the year where I believed I would never reunite with my crew ever again.
Yeah.
Right? Because even if I knew, oh, hey, they'll be back in a year. Totally different Michael you would see at the beginning of season 3. So now here we are with me being demoted, and I totally understand, and I should be, because I had misgivings about taking it on in the first place. But now having to speak on behalf of Starfleet and the Federation, it's just one of those things where there's the weighing of, the needs of the many outweighing, in this case, the needs of the one, right? Because while I am completely, there's almost this cognitive dissonance. I'm completely sort of disconnected emotionally from my place in Starfleet at the moment, or I'm questioning it at the least.
In the episode we just watched, Michael and her mother are reunited. And I can honestly say, I'm crazy about this show and I watch it very closely. I did not see this coming. This was a complete and delightful surprise to me. And it was extra surprising that now she is in the Quat Milat and she is acting as legal counsel for Burnham. She has attached herself. Burnham's her cause, her lost cause. Now, this probably wasn't the reunion Burnham had in mind when she saw her mom again. Talk about what it was like for you as a character, but how fun as an actor to get to work again with the actor who plays your mom after so much time spent together last season.
Oh gosh, I love Sonia. Oh my goodness. She is so near and dear to me. And I think I look so much like her, I have to say, which I think, she's just beautiful. So I appreciated being able to reconnect with her. And I just really appreciate how this episode was written. It was written by Kirsten Beyer and directed by John Dukowski. And I love how culminating this episode was, because I was able to find my way to where I needed to be. I was able to find that balanced place, that peak, because I had to argue it, right? I remember, I don't remember who said it, and I'm gonna mess up the adage, but when you debate, it only pushes you closer to your own point of view, right? I've heard that said, and that's what ended up happening, because I had to argue from the position of the Federation and from the position of Starfleet. I was able to rediscover my love for it and my reason for being a part of it, and my mother had everything to do with that, because at the outset, I feel, honestly, it felt like a second abandonment, the way she just decided to handle the situation.
How fun as an actor to have something so nuanced and complex and layered, and you clearly have a great relationship with Sonia, and that just, it so clearly comes through. We will find out ultimately in this episode that Gabrielle's absolute candor, which she is claiming to show you, really is in Burnham's best interest. And it pushes Burnham to realize what she stands for. Do you think that Burnham agrees with this sort of tough love approach?
Nope.
I suspected you were going to say that. Please elaborate.